Crypto Billionaire 69 coming back at you guys with another. This is the second video of the day. In-depth technical analysis on, this time we're doing Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin's important. Bitcoin is in fact the leader of the entire crypto market. So if this thing dumps, we're screwed. Everything's screwed. And we're in a very, very, very critical time right now. So I'm going to go over the levels on the charts, draw it out for you guys, make it super simple. And if this happens, then this will happen. Right? So there's no way, these are the wrong candles though. I like to use the Heikin-Ashi candlesticks if they have them, yeah. And you see why? Super simple. I teach this all in the course as well. Even though I don't have a course right now. But yeah, Heikin-Ashis are better, simply in my opinion, because you see these gaps, it fills the gaps, makes it way smoother, right? And also the day trading is a lot better as well. So crypto being 69, these are the daily candles, keep that in mind, on Bitcoin to the US dollar. We're gonna go to the 12 months and see why is it only started here, which is really weird, but really that's all we need. So we're just going to go to the 4 hourly candles and get straight into the charts. So as we can see, we have seen a dip recently, all the way from the top of these 109, almost $110,000 Bitcoin levels. Now, if you guys have been following this channel for a while, you'll remember when we were talking about $100,000 Bitcoin, and when everyone else was thinking that it was never going to happen, right? And lo and behold, here we go. Here we are. Now, I remember those days clear as yesterday. Everyone on the news, everyone on media was saying we could see $100,000 Bitcoin, but that is when it dumped. If you guys remember, it dumped really hard, like here. And then everyone was super fearful, super duper fearful. And that's when it started to rebound and pump all the way back up to this $100,000 Bitcoin level. It's pretty crazy, but that's exactly what happened. This is really weird, though. I don't know what's going on with this chart. Hold on. Yeah, okay. We'll see this here. So yeah, that was back in 22. And after that, we saw pump, and then another retracement, another pump. And what are we going to see next? I'll give you exactly what I think could happen. Right. So if we go ahead over here and pull out our Fibonacci tool, and just from swing low to swing high, we can see a retracement. So I wouldn't necessarily consider that a low. I would consider that a sweep because they sweeped out the long stops before moving higher. That's a very, very important indicator to tell if this thing is about to reverse. Like if we were back here and we saw it come all the way down in a day, keep in mind, and then rebound, taking out this previous low, taking out the previous low of this candle here as well. Let me zoom in so I can get you guys a little more clarity. But right here, so keep in mind, everyone who is betting that this is going to go higher, a lot of them have stops right here, right? A lot of them also have stops right here. So it went down, took out both of those in a day, and then continued to move higher, rebounded, bounced, and then shot. So let me delete these. Right now, what we are looking at is another consolidation and spring loading period before we see another move higher. That is my current prediction at the moment. I do think we will move higher in the future. Okay, that's bad. I need an arrow or so drawing. Yeah, that will work. A move up, right? And keep in mind, there's ways to kind of determine a move higher, okay? Now, it depends really what, but normally you just take the last move, do that, bring it to the top or around the top, whatever the most average range or median range is at the top here. So not like the very, very top, but, and there you go. You have an estimate of what the price could get to. So if that were to happen, that means from this point in time to all the way up there, that is a 70% move to the upside at a $149,000 Bitcoin. Now, when you put it like this, it makes some sense, right? It looks pretty cool, right? So we have on the fib levels, right? So these are Fibonacci levels. What these do, you see Fibonacci numbers everywhere. If you look on the petals of a flower, it's like 7. It's a Fibonacci number. If you look like in an orange, it's like Fibonacci numbers. Are literally everywhere. It makes up the world. So this is what, like scientifically, the levels like to respect Fibonacci levels if you have them charted out correctly, right? So if I were to go super, super swing low, we're only at around this 0.236 level. We busted through it and we're moving higher. Now, keep in mind, I can't really see back, but there's probably a lower point in the back. But let's say we're going off this time frame here. This is a very healthy retracement, but we do need to see it move, start breaking above these $92,000 levels soon, okay? Because if we don't, we're going to see it continue to move lower, 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 and then come down to these 0.382 levels around this $68,000 level, okay? So we want to see it continue to hold above this $85,000 level and move and break through these $92,000 levels in order to confirm that we are moving up to these $149,000 levels. We need to break through also the $100,000 levels, which will be major resistance, and these $108,000 levels. Once we're through these 108s, we are off to the races, and 149 is our next goal. Around here, more conservatively, I would shoot for maybe 146 as my take profit, or even scatter it into that 143, okay? Because once we get up here, we could see a huge dump. It all depends on price action, okay? So I'll be keeping my eyes on these charts and letting you guys know, but this is the general thesis of what the market can do at the moment in time. Moving into the next week, we should see a break up or down, and that will determine exactly our timeline for us hitting this $148,000 Bitcoin level. And now it's just a matter of time before we hit it, just like it was a matter of time before we hit 100,000. But if we can spot the signs early and get in, then we'll be able to capitalize the most. Keep your eyes out on the charts. If you don't really have time to be watching the charts, join up the Patreon, because I will give you buy and sell alerts, and you can learn while you earn. It's super easy. Turn on your notifications in the Patreon. Also, turn on your notifications in the YouTube so you get YouTube videos. It is the little bell icon right next to that subscribe button. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We are on the journey to 4,000 subscribers, and I post videos like this one all the time. So, yeah, this was a very simple Bitcoin video. And that's pretty much all there is to say. I mean, it's really simple at the moment. If we break up, it's really good because we're breaking through this lower high resistance level trend line. And it means we are seeing a push to the upside, more volume inflowing. Altcoins are going to go crazy. We're going to make a lot of money, especially with altcoins like DOGELON Mars. And Bitcoin will also be at 148K, which would be so sick. But on the flip side, break through these lowers, then we're coming down to these $70,000 resistance or support levels. So keep that in mind. If we break through these 80,000s, but more importantly, if we break through these 84,000s, more conservative. Okay, sorry. Final one is 82,489. If we break through that on the downside and you're long, it might be worth waiting to see. If you're day trading or swing trading, at least if you're long-term holding, then these price fluctuations shouldn't matter. You should be excited if it comes down, because then you can just buy more. But if you're day trading and swing trading, if it breaks through those $82,489 levels, and you're betting it's going to go higher, you might want to reevaluate that thesis. This is not financial advice, simple opinions from a crypto billionaire. I will catch you guys in the next video, and join up the Patreon, and I will catch you guys on the Patreon as well in the private community. So, Crypto Billionaires Season 9. I love you guys. Thanks for watching, and out.